He needs to play in meaningful games to try and win. That's what he does, win.
What was your evaluation of Shedeur Sanders, and how do you think he'll do there?
My evaluation was the most accurate quarterback I thought in this draft.
Somehow it comes down to Shedeur making some emergency start to light his career on fire.
When he sets his feet, when he's comfortable in the pocket, and he delivers the football, the ball goes where he wants it to go.
Let's talk Shedeur Sanders. He has got NFL legends vouching for him, man. Going to war for him. He's still going crazy in the media. You also got some Travis Hunter stuff going around. We'll get to that probably in another video. But in this one, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders and pretty much how people giving him the blueprint pretty much to what he needs to do to be quarterback one, and then also just how the media is perceiving him up until this point.
It wouldn't surprise me if somehow it comes down to Shedeur making some emergency start to light his career on fire. That's kind of the way I think this script is going to go. Do you understand? He needs to play in meaningful games to try and win. That's what he does, win. He's not a workout warrior. He's not going to throw a ball through a brick wall. He's not going to run a 4.3 40. But when you put him in a situation where he's got to win a game, man, that kid's as tough as they come. That's what I love about him, toughness. And there's no way to gauge that unless he really gets into a game that counts. I don't know, there's something about this kid that just, I think, is special.
And I think that's a good way to put it. Like, obviously, you could look at his first year at Colorado where they didn't win. You know, they didn't have a good season going 4-8. But last year, having a good season. Also at Jackson State, they also was a very good team. High school, he won a lot. So you're really looking at 1 year when he first went to FBS play is where he didn't win. But every other point in his career, he has won games. And I like how he put it, like, he's not going to be a super athlete. Like, he's not going to, go crazy in the gym. He might not look amazing in practice, but out there on the field, that's where he's at his best, man. Like he said, Shedeur said, during the season, the fourth quarter, that is when he's at his best. So it'll be interesting to see if we do get a moment like that this upcoming season. Whether the starting quarterback get hurt, whoever they decide to start, Shedeur step in and take over the show, and at that point he dominates. I think of a guy like that just win, and it might not always be the most prettiest. It might not, also get a lot of criticism. Jalen Hurts, a guy that I'm an Eagles fan, man. I love Jalen Hurts, man. I think he's a phenomenal player, but some people absolutely hate Jalen Hurts. Don't think he's that talented. Don't think he's a top 5 quarterback. This, that, and the third. All he does is win. Some people want to talk about, his defense is this. He got, phenomenal weapons around. He's a winner. Some guys are just winners, man. Tim Tebow. Think what you want about him. Can't throw the ball. That man won football games. That's what he did, man. He won football games one way or another. And hopefully Shedeur Sanders will be that same type way. Shedeur Sanders reportedly had Brown coaches shocked at his precision and accuracy with the short time that they had him at rookie minicamp. Sanders reportedly was throwing the ball with the touch of a 10-year NFL veteran, man. Take that how you want. I mean, that sound crazy. 10-year NFL veteran. I don't know who's writing it, who words this coming from. NFL Rookie Watch is the Twitter page that's posting this, and they post a bunch of other stuff. We covered them. They got a lot of followers. I don't know who's exactly writing these words, if it's coming from someone from the Browns that was actually there, or if it's coming from Rookie, Watch, NFL Rookie Watch, the actual Twitter page. Sanders reportedly has goals of winning the quarterback one position for the Browns and competing for the offensive Rookie of the Year this season. Sanders is currently not listed on the Browns depth chart. That sounds crazy. It's obviously the offseason, man. Maybe is Dylan listed? That's why I asked, man. Any of the rookies listed on that depth chart? However, several sources close to the Browns reportedly believe Sanders is the most talented quarterback in the room and will rise rapidly once training camp is underway. The Browns rookie quarterback is about to make a lot of teams look silly for passing on them. And when you say the most talented quarterback in the room, like, that's a weird way to put it. It's like, because Joe Flacco is the most talented quarterback in that room when you're looking at, their primes. Obviously, Joe Flacco, he might be washed draws. He's older, man. He's older. I don't want to call him washed draws, but he washed draws. He's older. But, talent-wise, it might be Joe Flacco when it comes to just arm talent. Best thrower of the football, maybe not accuracy at this point, but could throw the ball hardest, make every single throw. Might be Joe Flacco. then, I would probably say Shedeur Sanders at this point. But obviously the future, potential that could be quarterback one going forward for the Browns is Shedeur Sanders, and I don't even think that's a question. Joe Flacco, old Kenny Pickett, we already got the book on Kenny Pickett. We already know kind of what Kenny Pickett is in this league. He's probably a backup. Maybe he could find a starting spot. Maybe he could have, that Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold type arc at some point. We'll see. Kenny Pickett is, I believe, a little bit older than some of these other guys. Kenny Pickett might be older than a lot of quarterbacks in the league. I don't know if people realize that. I mean, he came in, I believe, older. But Dylan Gabriel, he's second in line. I would say behind Shedeur Sanders. Both, from everything we're hearing, had phenomenal rookie minicamps. It's rookie minicamp. What did that really mean? Hey, we just throwing balls on air. We throwing to other rookies. The defensive players also rookies. So, if you look impressive there, it might not be, the most meaningful thing in the world. Let's also talk about Quinshon Judkins, man. If y'all played College Football 25, the video game, when that thing dropped, he might have been the best player in the game. That spin move, man, they had to patch it. Spin move going crazy. But no, Ohio State running back, he transferred in from Ole Miss to Ohio, won a natty, and obviously a pretty good player, also drafted to the Browns. And Shedeur Sanders, that could be a future. It could be. We'll see how it goes, but one thing, Quinshon Judkins, I think he will be a guy in this league for sure, man. Quinshon Judkins is reportedly in line to begin the season as the Browns running back one. If he continues his performance from rookie minicamp, man, he had a pretty good minicamp. Obviously the storyline was, Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders. We didn't hear much about any other players, man, except for, negative stuff, some players going viral for whatever. But the storylines was pretty much one guy mostly, man. One NFL scout reportedly believed Judkins will make replacing Nick Chubb look easy. That sounds crazy. I don't know about that. That sounds crazy. And will have similar production to Jahmyr Gibbs. Shout out to Gibbs, man, from the Lions. But I could believe the similar production to Jahmyr Gibbs just because, they have that two running back system. And, Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously a very good player. But, we'll see what Judkins do, how good he actually is. Several Brown coaches reportedly blown away by Judkins' route running ability and the burst he's capable of for his size. Judkins is currently listed as the Browns running back 2 on the depth chart, but seems to be changing soon. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think it's a very fun combo, very fun duo having them two young guys there. As maybe your running back one and your quarterback one of the future. So we'll see what happens.
The Browns have the deepest quarterback room in the league right now, and that doesn't even include the injured Deshaun Watson. What was your evaluation of Shedeur Sanders, and how do you think he'll do there?
My evaluation was the most accurate quarterback I thought in this draft. When he sets his feet, when he's comfortable in the pocket, and he delivers the football, the ball goes where he wants it to go. And this was a quarterback that was asked to have to win football games for his team. I don't think that can be overstated, is that, you go to a team, it's a really good team, and you become a complementary piece. Yeah, your stats might be a little bit better. Your win-loss record might be a little bit better. But to be asked to win games for your team, to have to go out there and throw the ball every single week for your team to be successful, and that's with, an offensive line that struggled over the last couple of years. I think there's a lot to like about Shedeur Sanders. Improvement, and I'm a guy that always says it. All of these guys coming out of the draft this year, I believe, must improve if they're going to be really good or great quarterbacks at the NFL level. So it's not just Shedeur. All of them have to get better in certain areas. But I believe there's a lot to like. And you give him a good offensive line, does he get more comfortable? If he's more comfortable, does he make more decisions on time and use that accuracy? And does that play to his favor at the NFL level? I'm interested to see that. But I really like Shedeur. And, he wasn't a fifth-round prospect, in my opinion. But again, I'm going solely off of tape. What I know off of tape, I thought he put some really, really good things on tape. And I'm excited to see how this Cleveland quarterback room plays out.
This is a football Hall of Famer. Got some pretty high praise. The Kurt Warner got some pretty high praise for the Shedeur Sanders out there. And that's what you like to see, man. You got a lot of guys talking about Shedeur. One thing to note, many people that saying bad stuff about Shedeur, is usually, oh, they said this behind closed doors, oh, the interview was bad. Oh, it's a tweet from a profile, that got no profile picture or whatever from whatever. Stuff like that. People are not really standing on it, man. Shedeur Sanders is trash. People are not standing on it. We'll have some people in the comments, oh, you're glazing, oh, Shedeur Sanders trash, this, that, and the third. People are not standing on it. People in the media, at least, man. I haven't seen no one stand on it. No one. We had Emmanuel Acha, I believe his name, even changed his opinion of Shedeur Sanders. We covered that in the last video. Shedeur also signed his rookie contract. It's 4 years, $4.6 million rookie contract. I believe only like the signing bonus is guaranteed. So it was only like $400,000 to $500,000 guaranteed. And one of the first reactions I seen, it should have been positive, I feel like. Oh, he signed this contract. One of the first things I seen was he could have made more money at Colorado, and that's probably 100% true. I think that's 100% true if he would have returned for his senior year at, Colorado. But obviously he wasn't expecting to fall to the 5th round of the draft. But as an NIL player, quarterback for Colorado, Shedeur Sanders' son, I don't know how much he was getting, but I'm assuming he probably would have been the highest paid quarterback in college football, definitely probably, man. So 4 or 5 million just last year, I would assume, but he'll make all this money up, with deals, whatever, brands, it's Shedeur Sanders, man. He'll be fine. It's not about the money anyway with him. Obviously, he come from Deion Sanders. It's not about the money. It was never about the money, I'm sure. He went actually be an NFL quarterback. So I get it. There's buzz growing in Cleveland that they found 2 special, accurate, and hard-working quarterback talents in the 2025 class. Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders are trying to be different than the previous quarterbacks the Browns had. Hey, man, I mean, I'm all for it. Competition brings the best out of everyone, man. We'll see. We are talking about 3rd round and 5th round draft pick here, man. But at the same time, that 5th round draft pick pulling in all the media. I dropped the Cam Ward video, man, and this is a little bit off topic. Cam Ward video got around 600 views on my channel. Nothing special. These Shedeur Sanders videos is getting twice that many views, 3 times that many views on my channels and other people's channels as well. That's why you see these Shedeur Sanders posts just keep going crazy. People just keep making Shedeur content because this is what y'all like. This is what y'all want to see from the numbers. Staying on that same topic, even guys like Shedeur Sanders generated more buzz than any rookie the Buccaneers drafted, including their 1st round drafted receiver, Emeka, man. And it's like, why? Well, first it's Sanders, they under a lot of controversy in the media, he's a character, all this, that, and the third, Deion Sanders. And, is it good? I would say it's good for football right now because at this point, what's usually going on? Usually the draft happens and it's a little dead, nothing really is going on until mini camp really start, training camp really start. But the fact that we're talking about rookie mini camp right now, I feel like that says a lot. I don't know the last time, I was actually this involved in rookie minicamp, man. Usually for my Eagles, my Birds, I'm a little tapped in. But, I'm just involved with all of NFL rookie minicamp right now just because it's popping. Apparently, Todd Bowles, who is the defensive head coach for the Buccaneers, was blown away at how familiar Sanders is with the NFL game. So, apparently, he's listed as the 4th string strong safety on the roster. That don't sound good. You got to move up if you want to make that roster. 4th string strong safeties don't make a team. That's a practice squad player. You got to at least be 2nd, 3rd might be pushing it. I don't know if they'll keep 3 strong safeties. You might want to move up to 2nd. But he got some time. Man. I don't know if that safety room really looking like there for the Buccaneers. But we'll see what happens with Shiloh. Worst come to worst, he gonna be in the media somewhere on some talk show going crazy. That's all I got for y'all boys today, though, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're probably gonna drop a Travis Hunter video tomorrow, man. They've been going crazy on that boy Travis Hunter about his route running. I want to talk about it, man. It's diabolical to me that we're at this point and people really think he can't run routes. We'll talk about it tomorrow. If y'all want to see it, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching. We on to the next one.